Oh, they're so bad.
Oh my God, this is fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Straight up trash, yo.
Orlando, suck it. Suck it big.
And with that, welcome to just another Orlando Bastion Atlanta United podcast for the people.
But not Orlando people.
No, not for them. By two other people.
Oh, God, that's so good.
I'm Jay Riddle.
I am Kelly Francis.
And we're Unrelegated.
What's up?
And, quite the day.
Suck it, Orlando.
Woo.
Man,
you bad.
Oh gosh.
Take that L. Just take it.
They did. They
Yeah.
did it with a full crying Will Johnson face.
Yeah, crying Will Johnson is replacing the crying Jordan meme.
So good. So out of that game, I think one of the most, and we're going to eventually get into that, so just hold on. Hold your knickers, ladies and gents. But the end of the night when we had just won 4-0, Atlanta United played I Just Want to Be King over the PA system.
Right.
And it was probably one of
like a metal version.
No, it was the actual
Disney
Disney
they
version.
later they played like a punk rock version of it.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
But it was, I think, out of the way to end that night, that was the best way to end that night.
Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of cherries on top
man.
to that win
So good.
over Orlando.
So good, guys. So good.
But before we talk about that, we had quite a day today.
Okay. So we're recording this on Sunday. So we should
Right.
probably just say that to everybody that's listening. Obviously, you're going to hear this on Monday, and that eventually goes into the Brazil-Mexico match. But today we had probably one of the craziest. I mean, this World Cup has already been stupidly crazy, but we had a Spain-Russia penalty kick out. And then we had a kick. I know I said kick out. Whatever. Get over yourself. And then we also had a friggin' Croatia-Denmark penalty shootout. Like, this World Cup is on steroids or drugs or opium. Like, what the fuck is it doing?
Yeah, I mean, we only had a couple 0-0 games in the group stages. What, 2 maybe?
We only had one 0-0 game.
Or was it 1? Yeah.
We've only had one.
And then I felt like we had 2. But either way, if we only had 1, great. And then, I mean, yesterday the games were pretty good yesterday.
Oh my God, they were so good.
And that's where
I mean, that depends on who you're rooting for. To be fair.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there were a lot of Uruguay fans in the Gulch yesterday.
There were a lot of
ecstatic.
Argentina fans that eventually came to the Gulch that I know were not very happy with me, but you live and you let learn.
Well, at least
Viva la France.
At least the game was over by then, and they could come and drink at their
right.
sorrows
Drink
at the tailgate.
a lot.
Whereas the Uruguay fans got to attend a tailgate and watch the match at the tailgate on a giant screen.
So many Uruguay jerseys yesterday.
At the 12 de Atlanta tailgate area. So that was pretty dope. But as far as today, a lot of PKs. Russia still running through extra time like they just came onto the field.
Yeah. It'll be really interesting because I've seen people been tweeting that have been tweeting out statistics on sort of the pace of play of the athletes on the field.
How many miles they've run.
Yeah, and it's always, when you consider the statistics between most of the teams there, pretty much all of the teams there, and Russia, it's drastic.
A big gap.
Huge, yeah. It's very obvious that they've increased from their former potential.
They just drink a lot of Red Bull, Kelly.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're right. Absolutely. No doping whatsoever. There's not going to be another Icarus document about
But then again,
the FIFA World Cup.
I mean, teams haven't played particularly well against them either. So it's
That's
not
true. I mean,
it's not like they're
Spain was lackluster today.
Yeah, it's not like they're
completely lackluster.
decimating teams. They won in PKs.
As I can't remember who said it. I don't know whether it was Matt Dole or Taylor Twellman that said, "Please bring Villa on the field," and then we realized, oh, they didn't bring David Villa.
Yeah. Maybe they should have thought of that.
Maybe you should have.
And then Denmark was sort of a dark horse in this tournament.
Yes.
I don't know how many people picked them to be a dark horse, but they at least surprised a lot of people in terms of how they were playing. Very difficult team to play down, and very difficult goalkeeper to break down. Schmeichel had a game. I mean, he was a beast all tournament.
He was a beast.
And it was a shame because up until the PKs, I mean, he made some amazing saves.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just the PK saves. I mean, he made an incredible. Well, he did. He made a incredible PK save against Modric.
Yes, he did. But that led him to
time.
do the PKs. But what I will say, though, if we're going to talk about especially the Denmark-Croatia game, the Denmark players, there was something left to be desired from their PK takes. They weren't creative and.
But it went both ways. I mean, Croatia.
I would agree with you on that.
Croatia, they had a couple. At the end of the day, I put it down to the keepers. The keepers made great saves.
They did.
Nobody was kicking it over the crossbar.
Yeah.
These were all blocked shots.
The players of the day for me were the Russian keeper, obviously with that insane stop on the Spanish player at the very end.
He had
the
3
tip
cans
of
of Red
his
Bull.
foot.
Yeah, he did.
The tip of his foot.
Yeah. He just kind of kicked out his left foot and tipped the ball over the
incredible
net.
footwork. And then obviously the Croatian keeper.
Yeah. Some might say that he may. We'll check his leg length. We'll have to look into that. Maybe I don't know if they had leg extensions put in or something like that. I mean, we might want to look into these things.
Yeah,
so statistics people, if you could check on that, see if any changes occurred between the time where he checked in before the World Cup. How tall was he?
Any like extended absences for like maybe 3 months or more?
I just picture these guys like breaking their own legs so they can extend them.
And you know what sounds weird? And I know this is like going on a whole different thing, but there have been numerous amounts of Asian models and people that are in the running for Miss America or Miss World that have legitimately gone through leg surgery to get longer legs. Like this is a thing that's happened with women, especially
Make
in
them
Asia.
Goalkeepers. Make them goalkeepers.
Yeah, there you go. Stick some socks and some boots on them. And
if we see a sudden rise in the NWSL with Asian goalkeepers,
oh no, Jay,
we're gonna find out what's going on. Like, well, oh really? You were in Miss America before you were a goalkeeper. Interesting.
Let me see your shins.
So yeah, World Cup continues to be a blast. We have now what's that? We have 4 teams decided now in the quarterfinals.
Yes, we do.
So we have 4 more matches.
Yeah, we've got Brazil, Mexico tomorrow, and then we also
that's the one people are waiting for, I think.
Yeah,
at least over North America. Anyways.
Yeah, and then I think the other match tomorrow is Japan versus.
We're very prepared here.
Yeah,
we have nothing in front of us. So
super prepared.
You guys go look at that and find out who's up. You know who it is because you guys have all been following the World Cup. And you've all been watching every game like we have, I'm sure. Don't miss it.
Sweden is playing Switzerland. So Sweden's playing Switzerland. I know that. And I know that skip me. Pass.
I was trying to do that like a minute ago. You went right back into it.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Another thing I want to talk about is an article that came out in the AJC by sports writer Jeff Schultz.
Or as we call him, a sports troll in Atlanta.
Yeah, so he tweeted out an article that's titled, These are brighter days for Atlanta pro sports teams. Well, 2 of them. And he puts hashtag Braves, hashtag Falcons,
and hashtag Hawks.
That's it.
That seems to me, it sounds like we're missing one.
Yeah, people were not happy. There were a couple tweets that sort of drew my attention to it.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Please go ahead and read the tweets. But I just want to say something, and this is, to me, to the fan base. I'm glad that there's an extensive amount of us going at him because this is absolutely ludicrous, in my opinion.
Jeff Schultz has historically, from my experience, and I don't have a lot of experience reading his stuff because I don't read a lot of mainstream sports stuff, quote unquote.
Well, Doug Robertson I read. But.
Right. Well, Doug's our guy that covers Atlanta United. But Jeff has written an article that covered Atlanta United at one point. It just seemed a little snarky. He doesn't seem to care about soccer, and historically has said so. So this is a guy that I don't give him any benefit of the doubt. I think he left them out purposely.
Yeah.
And I think it was a snub.
No, there's no innocence on his part. He knew exactly what he was doing.
He's a very smart guy. I don't think he forgot them.
No.
I don't think that what some other or one person said that he just meant to include in the article that he was talking about major sports teams, because that means that's number one. Atlanta United is a major sports team in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's Major League Soccer.
And it doesn't matter that the league that they're in isn't considered a top 4 sport statistically in Atlanta.
In this nation, let's just say that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The league is not a top 4 league, but that doesn't matter. The article was about Atlanta sports teams, major sports teams
in Atlanta,
professional sports teams in Atlanta, and it did not include Atlanta United. And to try and deflect and start a discussion, which is a totally separate topic about where MLS fits in the world and all these things, is a complete distraction, and you're conflating two different things.
Yes.
And so that was another thing I saw in there, and it does anger me when I see a fan or someone who calls himself a Atlanta United fan who puts ATL UTD in their profile, claiming to be a fan of Atlanta United, jump out immediately and pretend to know the mindset of the author or the writer.
Correct.
And basically become an apologist for this sports writer when the sports writer has a voice and can defend himself.
It's blatant ignorance. He knew what he was doing.
And if he thought that he messed up or made a mistake, he can come out and say such. You don't need to come out and be an apologist for an old school dinosaur, of sports journalism, and protect this guy, because that's not what it's about.
No,
okay?
It's not.
I'm a fan. I know fans. Our listeners are fans.
And we disagree.
What I see them saying is, no, this guy is full of shit.
Yeah.
And Atlanta United should be included in the conversation.
Absolutely.
At this point especially.
Absolutely. As fans and as a fan base, we're allowed to have different opinions about the subject matter. We're allowed to have different opinions about where we think MLS stands and how we think MLS runs. But in the context of what the point of this article was, in the context of what this article was saying, we all agree that MLS should have been part of the conversation 100%. And what makes me mad is that, and this is in the discussion of the apologist idea of protecting this guy, is the fact that we have to realize there were editors that approved this. There were people that were affiliated with this article that let this run and didn't think, hey, maybe we should also bring Atlanta United into the conversation. And what also bothers me is that somebody who is a dinosaur on this whole sports network or this whole idea that their MLS doesn't count as a major sport, you have to realize Atlanta United is bringing numbers. Atlanta United is bringing more eyeballs to the game. Atlanta United is bringing viewership. And more importantly than all the rest of them, Atlanta United is bringing money.
And I think that's great. But at this point, I don't think we have to explain that to anybody.
We shouldn't have to.
Like I saw people going off and having conversations about these statistics and no, we don't owe this motherfucker shit. Fuck that guy. Fuck Jeff Schultz. Fuck the horse he rode in on. He's not worth the paper that he writes on if he can't recognize or include that Atlanta United is one of the 4 major sports teams in Atlanta. And to sit here and, the days of us a year and a half ago to try and point out, well, wait and see how many people attended or we're having big attendance or all that stuff. He knows that shit.
At this point in time, we don't have to clarify.
He's purposely trolling.
Absolutely.
In my opinion. Now, I don't know his motivation, but my opinion is just a troll job. And the other point that someone made that I think I didn't even think of is that by publishing this article in this way, it belittles the work and the hard work that Doug Robertson does for the fan base for covering Atlanta United and treats him like he's covering a minor league team.
Yep.
Which is a bunch of bullshit. And so that's mad disrespectful.
Oh, for sure.
And so, again, this is not about coming back and trying to come at this guy and try. We're above that. We don't need to explain that why Atlanta United should be included. It's just a known quantity at this point. And this guy's choosing to ignore it, which makes him look even more ridiculous.
Right. It's like him writing an article about the atmosphere and trying to ignore that the sky is blue.
Yeah. And so that's all I really say. I mean, you could expound upon this. There are plenty of people talking in the thread of his tweet. I see my dumb tattoo picture because someone posted
New
a link
York
to the
Times.
New York Times.
But in the context of it, there's more people reacting to this and saying things to him or explaining to him why we should be in the narrative. And I mean, there are a lot of people combating the idea that we shouldn't have to discuss this or we shouldn't have to fight to be in this narrative, but we do. We 100% do, because as long as people like this exist, as long as people like this try to shit on this.
Well, I think what people are saying is not that we shouldn't have to combat it. I think what some people are saying is that we should ignore him.
No.
That we should ignore him because...
No, because if somebody with that sort of...
but you see what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, and I understand what they're saying
I think
also,
these people
and I'm not agreeing with it.
I think these people...
Because when you have a platform and you have a voice and you're choosing to blatantly ignore something that's obviously in front of you, that's ignorance, and that's somebody who's choosing to decide what the narrative is when the narrative is not that at all.
Matt Moore has come in. I just saw this reply. This has gotten... I haven't checked this thread in hours. Matt Moore, who's head of communications at Atlanta United, said that Jeff Schultz is the blockbuster video of columnists. He better adapt quickly, or else does he know we put 71 plus K in the building yesterday?
Not only... Boom! Matt Moore.
So, I mean, this is great to see the front office coming out on this and coming
because
in
they are because
into this
basically what he's
conversation.
doing is he's not only is he ignoring the fan base, not only is ignoring the sports culture of Atlanta United in this town, he's ignoring the front office, he's ignoring the team, he's ignoring the supporters. He's basically saying that all of us are supporting a minor league sport in this country, and it's not fair.
This is why this is big for Matt Moore to jump in on this, because especially on social media like this, not some official memo or back channeling over to AJC and saying they're disappointed, right? This is important because we do have these people that call themselves fans in our community, people who I like to say enjoy watching soccer. Sure, they like to come to games, great, but in my definition are not a true fan because they try to minimize when other fans come out and get frustrated at these things or try to combat it or try to refute an article like this, and they either minimize it or ridicule our feelings about it, say that we should not be quote-unquote outraged because whatever reason, and here we have someone from the front office saying, no, your feelings as fans,
your thinking's
disappointment
old.
And frustration are validated, and we agree with you that this guy is a complete joke. And so thank you, Matt Moore. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So I think we've given this guy enough time out of our podcast, but check out, if you're interested, you can go on
our Twitter timeline.
No, and please do. Let Jeff Schultz know your feelings.
Yeah.
At Jeff Schultz, SCHULTZ AJC. Turn out numbers, 5 stripes.
Yeah.
Let's just show them we're sick of the bullshit.
Or just let Atlanta Journal-Constitution also know it, because you know what? The editors allowed this to happen.
Write to your editor. You know what? None of this bullshit of just ignore these people and these people. No. It's time now where enough's enough.
No.
It's ridiculous.
We're 71,000 strong.
Yeah.
Come on.
Kiss my ass, Jeff Schultz. All right. What do we have next, though?
Well, okay, so here's a thing that I saw somewhere in the channels, and I can't remember exactly where I saw it. And
You're talking about Instagram, right?
I'm talking about Instagram.
We should have a Kelly Instagram segment.
We should. So Kelly saw something on Instagram, and it piqued my interest because I was like, what is this? This seems very interesting. So it was on SECA Sports.
SECA, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to @SECA Sports, you'll find a very interesting post there. Something that mentions possibly the fact that Josef Martinez might be getting a green card in the next couple days.
So it looks like he's with a person that's in YouTube videos
Right.
and things like that. Maybe his agent.
Possibly looks like a manager or an agent.
Or a
yes.
manager of the organization that works with him.
Right. And this is all speculative, people. We don't know this is actual factual,
with him
but it
smiling,
seems very in a champagne,
with champagne
bottle. Yeah.
saying congratulations on getting residency in 2 days.
Yeah. And this was posted, I think, today. So in hindsight, that should be released on Tuesday.
This would be pretty big because we suspected if we didn't have enough international slots for Remedi unless we loaned out Gallagher down to Atlanta United 2 or something like that. So this frees up an
international slot, yeah,
just in time for Remedi. And yet again, the lawyers are hard at work.
Well, we always knew that Josef was eventually going to be getting one. It just depended on time. And the same with LGP. We know LGP is eventually going to get one as well.
Yeah, but these things are wacky. You just don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Again, we keep forgetting that we have a green card tree in the back of the training ground.
No, in the basement, really, honestly, with all those lawyers that Eels shackles and feeds.
So you heard it here first. Just the same as when Garza was not going to be in the lineup in Orlando, but was. So we don't know. Maybe
you know what?
We're completely wrong here. But
I can get one right and I can get the other one wrong.
Listen, that's all the fun about rumors, right? So yeah,
that's Kelly's Instagram time stories for you, everybody.
But you notice we're not putting our foot down as hard as on some of the other ones Kelly has done in the past, where she was like, "No, this is happening." So we don't know. We don't know. At the end of the day, this is just right. I mean, it's just a sort of a picking up a rumor or. Taking pieces of the puzzle and putting them together. Like clues. We're detectives.
Yeah, we are detectives.
We're Instagram detectives.
We are. No, let's be clear. I'm an Instagram detective, and I let you know what I've detected.
And I'm your editor. Let you know what's going out.
It's almost. If I'm gonna say out of clarity of what I believe for it, I think I'm gonna say 75-25.
Okay, how many wine bottles you get? I'm just kidding. All right, so how many pizzas? So yeah, let's talk about ORLOLLLLANDO. How many lulls can you fit in there?
Getting jiggy with it. Did you see that? I just went into a
I see that.
A thing.
We had a match attendance of 71,932.
Suck it, AJC.
Right, which I believe was our fourth largest attendance for Atlanta United.
Yeah, it was.
And it was the fourth largest attendance that we've ever had.
Hey, but the most important one, it was the largest attendance in the world that day.
Yes. So MLS had a big day in general.
They did.
With attendance yesterday.
San Jose, the California Classico, got like 56,000.
Yeah, they what, the Rose Bowl? Where do they play?
Was at Stanford
Stadium, the football state, the actual football stadium.
The actual football stadium. Yeah. But I mean, hey, that's good numbers for the league, honestly.
No, it's summertime. People are coming out. You know, it's much better than when these teams in the north. You see,
Zlatan had himself a game that game.
Zlatan.
Whew, and Wondolowski.
Well, you know, he's an MLS All-Star now, so.
Oh, that's right. Or he's just my boo. He's just coming down to see me.
So coming into this game, Atlanta had played the most games against the top 4 teams in the league. We've had the toughest league schedule.
Oh, my God.
There were a lot of just grumblings about home form and frustrations and missed chances and missed opportunities.
Oh, my God, yes.
And this was our opportunity to set our so I would say sort of reignite.
A reset. It was a reset.
Hit the reset button on home field advantage. Mm-hmm. Get a big win.
Almost like
into a couple away games coming forward. Also, a much easier schedule overall.
Yep.
Up until end of August and September.
Absolutely.
And so this was a big deal.
Yeah, it's almost like we clicked the start button and we said restart. And then we just sort of restart ourselves.
I don't know. Was it Evander Holyfield hitting the spike?
Yes, it was. Oh, my God. I got so excited.
I saw that, yeah. So Kelly was with me in the club.
I I freaked out.
Kelly joined me in the club section with Toyota football and his friends, and we just took over the whole row. People vacated. They could not.
They couldn't handle
the constant clapping and
we
chanting.
Literally, at one point, you and I ran back and forth.
We did. We just ran through the row. An excitement.
Because we didn't care because we had the whole.
Kelly,
room.
by the way, has the loudest clap you've ever heard. Like when she claps, it's like the Viking clap is going on in your section.
Yep. That's weirdly enough. Okay, so I never did cheerleading in my life because I was not a cheerleader. But I had many cheerleaders come up to me and be like, "Do you want to cheerlead?" Solely because of my clap. Because I've got a lot. I don't know how. It's just physics. My hands just
Which
work
was
well
weird
together.
because they were literally across the other side of the football field. It was like 100 yards away, and they were like, "Would you like to join us?"
And I'm just like extremely loud. So I would have been a great cheerleader that would have been something that I cared about.
And Trey Young, which the internet lost their shit about.
They did.
When he was came to the Hawks.
Had himself he had a great time.
Well, imagine this guy, right? He's
like 18, 19?
Maybe he's never been to an MLS game. Imagine what he thought, like maybe what MLS was. And then he comes to Atlanta. He's immediately thrown into a stadium with 71,000 people.
Imagine how freaked he got when he first heard the first train horn.
Yeah, and they just pulled up on the capo stand and that whole deal.
He was losing his shit.
I mean, I guess he doesn't realize that we're not a major sports team in Atlanta. Nobody informed him. It's just the equivalent of going to a curling match.
Wow. I will say, Atlanta United and the Hawks, both franchises, released footage of Trey at the game, and I tweeted both of those tweets back to Jeff and be like, "Hey, Jeff, just in case you wanted some research, here's Atlanta United. Yeah. It's a major league sport in your opinion, but here you go.
Put on your bifocals, you fucking dinosaur, and fucking look at it." Not
the mama.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with bifocals. That's just a terrible slant against bifocals. I take it back.
It is. But did you get my dinosaurs reference?
No, I didn't.
Have you never seen the TV show Dinosaurs?
No.
Serious?
The ones with the claymation ones?
No.
Like the old 1990s?
No. It was in the 1990s. It was people in like dinosaur, like they were in these full costumes and they were walking around as dinosaurs. It was like a full-on TV show. Have you never seen the dinosaurs?
It sounds like something that would have been in Mrs. Doubtfire or something. Like,
no,
public broadcasting.
Okay, so when we get done with this, I gotta show you what it is. But there's basically a little baby in the Dinosaurs TV show, and his two catchphrases are, and I can do them so well, and they're one of my favorite things. But they go, "Not the mama."
Oh, I remember now that annoying thing. Yes,
and then it goes, "Gotta love me."
Was it Nickelodeon or something, or one of the?
No, I think it was like a main TV show.
But channel no, it was like an adult show.
Yes, it was an adult show.
Yes, it was on for like a season or two before it got canceled. Oh my God, it was so bad. I remember it though. That's why. Yeah, that phrase right there is probably why it got canceled.
Love me.
Yeah, those voices. Oh my God.
It's the only thing that I can ever like mimic.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself for it, but nobody knows what whenever I do it, they're like, I
bet that's actually what Jeff Schultz sounds like. I mean, he's actually like, he sounds like a.
Not the mama.
Yeah.
Gotta love me. You're welcome, everybody.
Also, shout out to Toyota Football. If you don't know Toyota Football, follow him at Toyota Football, TIOTAL Football.
It was his birthday.
It was his birthday. Happy birthday.
Which, by the way, when you get to see the picture of him on Jay's account, that's an actual picture. There's no editing to that.
Some will say it's Photoshop.
Some will say that, but that's like literally what he looks like.
And he's a great guy. He's a stats nerd. He does things for ASA, which is Analysis Evolved, on Twitter as well, and has written articles for Dirty South Soccer. Very insightful articles on formations, statistics, and analysis.
He's just smart.
And very smart guy, and he loves beer and chicken tenders. That's all I know about him at Mercedes-Benz. I just formulate all my opinions about people on what I soak in about them at the tailgates and at the Benz. So
are we? So I know that we've decided to start talking about Orlando, but can we, before we start talking about that, can we talk about the TIFO?
Yes, let's talk about the TIFO.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. So if anybody hasn't seen the TIFO, it's basically it's huge. It's probably one of the biggest TIFOs we've done. But it's basically...
it's big, yeah.
Yeah. So it has... And I'm pretty sure it's Tito. It's Tito on the TIFO.
I would presume so.
So it's Tito sitting on the Game of Thrones Iron Throne.
He's kneeling.
No,
in
he's
front of the
sitting on
throne?
it. No.
Oh, okay. Because it
He's
looked like he
sitting
was
on the-
kneeling with the
No.
spike.
He's sitting on the throne with a sword in his hands. And it's like he's leaning on the sword, but he is legitimately sitting on the Iron Throne. And then he's got 2 lions slayed next to him, and they are basically the lions from The Lion King. They look kind of like Scar, but they are just 2 lions resembling lions from The Lion King. So he's sitting.
It is a sword. Okay, at first I didn't see the top of the handle. I thought it might be like a spike, but yeah.
No, it looks, I understand
sword.
how you see that it looks like a spike, but it's a sword, and it says Kings of the South, and on the other side it says Unite and Conquer. And I just think it's one of the best tifos we've done. 2
dead Disney lions.
Yes. Yes. 2 dead Disney lions sitting on the floor next to him.
You could really tell the Halo board team had a blast with this one.
Oh my
because
God,
they always
right?
try to do elements that go with it, whether it's like the big column board that's next to the supporter section, like whether they do flames, or whatever, right? Or up on the Halo board they do something. This time they went all out, right? They had Brad Guzan in a throne. They had Joseph,
They had Miggy. They had Tito. I think that's the only 4 that they did.
They rotated through those, and then the flags of each of the major supporters groups would flash in front of it and then fade to the background behind the throne.
Right.
And then like during, it was weird. Like it was a 75th minute or 85th minute, something like that. And
they brought it back
we're sitting
up
there, and it's like 3 or 4. Maybe it was 4-0 already. Maybe it was 3.
No. It was 3-0, and then all of a sudden the 4th goal came.
But all of a sudden you just hear, and it's just kind of quiet, and there's something, I forget what happened. It was a substitution or throwing, and all of a sudden you just heard, "It's good to be king," and then I was like, "Oh!"
I honestly think so. Mickey was the one that got the last goal.
Right.
He got the 4th goal, and I think that they were announcing the goal and Miggy's substitution, and then the announcer, whoever the announcer was, it was like, "It's good to be king."
It sounded pre-recorded. It did.
And no, it was live.
No, but I'm saying the audio sounded like the pre-recorded, because it didn't sound like our normal announcer. And then the entire time during the game they were flashing stats that were trolling Orlando. Like,
so after our first goal, which was, by the way, 3 fucking minutes in, Atlanta United put this on the, go ahead, because you know what it said.
Well, I mean, all it said was that it put up a statistic of why Bendik is the 2nd worst at saves this season.
Yes.
After the goal.
After the first goal.
I was like, oh, man.
3 minutes in, guys.
Dude, Atlanta United front office and the media team don't give a fuck.
They don't.
They don't give a fuck, bro.
No, they don't.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was such a good game.
They were so ready for this, too. That's the great thing is it's one thing like the fans are ready for like a game or that sort of stuff, or they're, they do their tifo or they do their own flags. But when you equally could tell that the front office team and the media team are equally as psyched and just pumped up for the game as you are and just want to fucking rip them, just as much as you do.
Rip him a new one.
Yeah. And I think your laptop died. No, it didn't. Okay.
No.
It's just the screenshot.
Dude, I've got like probably 75%, yeah?
Yeah, 66. So
my laptop doesn't die.
I know. So we're recording on Kelly's laptop today because I forgot my power charger, because that's how we roll.
So anyway, let's talk about the game, right? So a few things stand out to me about the importance of this game. One, we talked about, and I said many times how important it was for us to get an early goal. I didn't necessarily know that an early goal meant 3 minutes in, but I'm fine with it. That was great to me. By the way, another beautiful cross from Julie Gressel.
Do you need another sip of wine?
I have one beside me. I can go for it. But no, I'm just saying another beautiful cross from Julian Gressel. It was timed just as well as he does all of his other crosses. There were moments during the game, though, and we're going to talk about this, about how obviously Nagby was not in the formation, so we had to slot Julian Gressel into the 8 role. There were a bunch of times that both me and Jay were sort of talking during the game, and we noticed that Gressel was having a little bit of hesitation between the idea that he needed to be the 8 and also trying to move out right towards the wing.
I don't know if it was hesitation, though. I just thought it was funny that the way Orlando was playing was giving space to the wing and allowing Julian the space to roam right.
Yes.
And so it was funny because he would always end up on the right side anyways.
Yeah.
Even though people are like, well, he's only good at the right wing. Well, he was on the fucking right. That's where that's how he put in the cross. You know what I mean? So don't fucking worry about it.
I saw something that Josh said was basically that Gressel's so natural to sort of slot to the right, and Miggy's so natural to sort of slot to the left that when it came down time for them to cover both grounds and also meet in the middle, it was sort of like a weird way of like perfectly covering that entire pitch in that way, like the left, the right, and the middle.
Yeah, I mean, the way Orlando played allowed Miggy and Gressel a lot of freedom.
Yes,
and I think Gressel has already shown that he's capable of doing well in multiple roles and adapting to his new
100%.
partnerships in the field and communicating well. And Larry is also already such a great communicator. You see him on the field, communicating with Andrew when Andrew Carlton came on later and stuff. You could see that.
Same with LGP. LGP took Carlton to the side as well.
But I think it didn't hurt that Orlando was playing in a formation that was, you could argue, okay, it's 3-5-2 or is it a 5-3-2 most of the first half, that allowed a lot of freedom and Gressel to really end up going where he wanted. Same thing with Miggy. And so there's a lot of fluidity to it. It worked very well. Mm-hmm. I thought Gressel had one of his best matches of the season in that role. Okay. I thought that it was a toss-up between Larry, Mikey, and Gressel for man of the match.
I also thought Escobar had a great game.
Escobar had a good game. But I think between those three, they really had the biggest impact to me. Larry was just shutting down and frustrating Kleshchen.
God, Larry was a beast.
Just Will Johnson just making runs up the field.
Oh, my gosh.
He was everywhere on that pitch that day.
So there's actually a quote that I want to read out, and we all know that Mikey got the Man of the Match award, right? So he got the guitar.
Right, he had 87% passing percentage. He had that wonderful save on off the line.
The Boy Scout save.
Well, he started on the left post, and he migrated over, and he had the positional awareness to get over behind Guzan, and then so he was in a position to make the play.
Yes, he was.
To stop the ball from going across the line.
Which is normally where we see Escobar, which is kind of interesting.
Well, it's a set piece. It's a corner.
Yeah.
So I think we just had Mikey on that post, and then Escobar had come out to make the initial play, and then there was a deflection, and then the ball was moving around, and then Escobar was already out of position at that point.
Right. But there's one thing that I want to sort of comment back to all of you guys. It was Tata's post-match comments, and this was on Jeff Lawrence's performance tonight or last night, and being able to play fast and create chaos. For the first two lines is sort of what I want to reiterate to you guys. So Tata said, Jeff, for my taste, was the best player on the field tonight. I know they gave Mikey the guitar, but I would have I would give a drum set to Jeff for his performance. So basically, Tata acknowledged the fact that Jeff had an incredible night last night. He plowed through the midfield. At times, both me and Jay were watching this match, and we were like, "Oh my God, Larry is killing these guys." He was walking over them. He was plowing through them.
He just totally plowed through. Will Johnson just fell over like he was a piece of paper.
He is a piece of paper.
He did miss that sitter.
We want to talk about how bad that was. That was like, give me a goal. I'm ready to go in. And he was like,
on any other player, the first reaction would be like, okay, that's pretty funny. But granted, the ball did come out at him pretty quickly, awkwardly. But but because Will Johnson, fuck that guy. You fucking clown. Oh my God, I love it. He ended up getting taken off later in the match. He had probably one of the worst performances
he's ever
had that I've seen. I haven't watched every Orlando game, but typically he does pretty well roaming around that right side. He's typically one of the better players for them, and he had it. Well, not against us. When he plays us, he just turns to fucking.
It goes to shit.
Yeah. So obviously we are his kryptonite, Will Johnson. So enjoy riding the pine. I hope your coach sits you for the rest of the season, you piece of shit.
Wow.
And with that, Miggy finally opened his bank account again.
Miggy!
He lost his debit card. he had to get a new one sent to him.
He did. Yeah, it took a couple months for the card to come back to him.
Yeah, it was.
But he got the card. I think
it.
What was it? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yesterday morning, he got the card back, put it in his wallet, and he was good to go.
Made a couple purchases.
He did.
Yeah.
One through the arm and then one through the legs. But he was like, you know what, just some slight spinning right now. I'll get back to it later.
Nothing like a Bendick nutmeg.
Oh. A Bendick arm meg and a Bendick nutmeg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that 5 times fast.
Oh, I can't. I don't want to do that.
You can't even say people's names right in the Twitters.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Jay.
And then, thank you for that early goal, Joseph, by the way, because I think it could have been a totally different match.
I could have, yeah.
Because they did try to stay somewhat disciplined.
Can we hold on time out because
after that goal, but it just they couldn't keep it going.
No, can we because we were.
Are you sure you don't want to drink another glass of wine? Because I feel like maybe it would help.
Stop. So we rewatched the highlights from the match, and we both said that once Josef scored that goal, his coming up and walking away from that goal was probably the smoothest thing we've ever seen.
It's one of the smoothest things I've seen. Is he slides on the turf and as he's kicking it into the back of the net, and as like 3 defenders are still laying in the ground, the goalkeeper's laying in the ground. By the way, check out Sam J Jones. Sam underscore.
I don't know what his Twitter. It's Sam Jones.
Check out Sam
Jones
Jones Twitter account. He has a video of this. That's hilarious.
It's probably
too.
one of the funniest things I've seen.
But he just slides and just. All of a sudden, he just pops up and just starts walking.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even look at the goal, doesn't look at the ball.
No big deal.
Acts like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet. I love you, Josef Martinez.
Number 15.
Yeah.
Number 15.
That mask is staying off, by the way.
Oh, no. He's not putting that shit back on.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
So,
no.
Mask Joseph is done.
He's going to, you know what? If anything, if the nose isn't right, he's going to get some sort of surgery later in the season.
So one of the other things that really impressed me is that last goal that Miggy had was the 80th minute or 80th. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
He just hits the turbo button. The dude just smokes the defender. I forget who it was.
It was Spectre.
Spectre was that. I'm talking about the last, not. I'm sorry. I'm talking about which was the goal where he just was middle of the field. He was running down the middle of the field, not where he burnt, not where Spectre's all over him and he nutmegs Bendick, but the first one.
That's not the first. So the first goal was Josef. The second goal was Tito to Josef to Miggy. That was the Josef Miggy connection. That was probably in the 60th minute, with like 65th minute, something around there. And then,
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then the next one was when a pass was sent to Josef and Josef dummied it to Miggy. Miggy hit it. It hit the crossbar, came back out. Josef missed it. Barco then scored that one. And
great
then
for Barco for getting one too.
Oh, for sure, because he also needed that confidence as
well. Man.
And then the last one was when Miggy just like
when that hit the crossbar.
A new one.
I was like, not again. Like fucking. Can we not get these fuckers in? Like, even though Miggy had already scored a goal, I was like, motherfucker. And then Barco was right there to slot it in.
But you know what, though? Like, eventually that's not going to hit the crossbar. And that's going to probably be one of the most beautiful goals we've seen in a while.
He scored twice, so we know he can do it. It's just, I really wanted him to get that one. Because
Josef
it would have been
one.
I'm not talking about Josef. I'm talking about Miggy scored his brace. I'm saying that if he hadn't hit that crossbar, it would have been the sweetest fucking goal.
Yeah, it would have.
And but he just seems to hit the turbo button when he's burning that guy in the 55th minute. It says so. I'm way off. And then Spectre he straight up clown Spectre.
Oh, for sure.
And this is where sometimes we get frustrated because like when he's in the box and people be all over him, he won't go down.
No.
And you're like, God damn it, go down. But this is what he does. I mean, any other player. Running at that pace
would have gone
with
down.
Someone the size of Spectre, just leaning on him, trying to drag him down, fucking just smoked him. Didn't give a shit. Shrugged him off. Get the fuck off me.
No, and there were moments when you're watching that run from Miggy and you're thinking like, how is he pulling away from this guy? Because the guy literally had a hold on him. He had a hold on his arm. He had a hold on his jersey. And any other player, had it been in this league and the La Liga and fucking the EPL, The player would have gone down, but Mickey was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it," and he got a goal from it.
Yeah,
and
we were already up 3-0.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter because if you also watch the goal, this is one of the things that both me and Jay said when we rewatched the highlights. His left foot was hit so fast you almost can't see the left foot being hit.
And then, and again, when you go back, you talked about the conversation that was had with Tata, the press conference when he was talking about Jeff. One of the other things that Tata said is that Miggy's commitment is immense to this team.
Yeah.
And you see it when, one of the things that we talked about, we were getting concerned beforehand is we were like, is his mind on transfers?
Leaving, right.
Is there something going on? At the end of the day, his commitment is never in question. And that was not what we were getting at. And I think he put that to bed. I think today he said, no, Jay, Kelly, you're crazy.
Solely to us, nobody else.
I'm not thinking about that bullshit. And if I am, it's not affecting my gameplay. And because he made a play where he came all the way back defensively and saved our nuts.
Oh, shit, man. That was a great play.
Just popped out of nowhere and then, ran it up the right and just,
I can't even
we ended up losing possession at some point, but he still was
he almost looked like a center back at that point. And I remember seeing the play happen and I was like, "Oh shit, who is that?" And I go, "Oh my God, that's Miggy."
Yeah.
And I remember the crowd erupted after that because they realized who it was.
He's a fucking ninja.
Yeah.
Fucking ninja.
It was such a great play.
Guys, soak it in. Soak it in while we can.
Wonderful.
So with that, Orlando has 8 losses. Bitch. Oh, my goodness. So
and they thought Caleb Porter would want the job.
As great as Gressel... Now, as great as Gressel was... I'm very curious to see how he does, and we'll talk about that in a little bit when we go on the road because, granted, this was under the lights of 71,000 fans playing a team that is probably the worst team in the league at the moment or playing like it anyways.
Correct.
And so we need to see how he does in the next couple games because we got a couple road matches, boom, right in a row.
Yes, we do.
But the important thing is that we're currently ranked first in the East.
Suck it, sucker.
And mind the gap.
We're first not only in the league, but we're also first in the Supporter Shield.
And mind the gap. Swixter says, as he likes to say, Orlando City is in ninth place with 19 points.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
That's a German thing. You should know that because you supported Germany at one point.
I know what 9 means. But I support Croatia now, so go Croatia. And then also in the CCL race, we are first place.
Yes.
We're really taking the lead here because Chicago helped us out.
They did. So Chicago won against NYCFC. What was it? 3-2, I think. 2, I think.
Yeah.
Which is also interesting because it's this is one of the things.
Katai scored twice.
Scored twice. Was it twice or was it 3? 3 times.
I think he scored a brace.
I think, okay.
Yeah.
If anything, it was definitely a brace. But Katai has been one of their leading goal scorers for that team. He's been one of the best players. He's been motivating that team.
Too bad he's not allowed to play after Saturday because there's no loan extension.
He basically, his loan ended last night at midnight.
Yeah.
So he is not a part of Chicago Fire, which is so interesting that one of the people that's been your top goal scorer, one of the people that's really been leading your team, and you're letting his contract expire is...
Yeah, what are you going to do? Lean on Alan Gordon? I mean, the guy.
They're gonna hope
the guy
for
makes a good
Alan
dick in a
Gordon.
shoe picture, but he's not consistent enough to be your guy.
He makes a wonder goal every one out of 5 games.
That's right. He's old too.
You can't count
he's
on
old.
that. Same with Bastian Schweinsteiger. You're not going to get anything out of that. Why are you letting Alexander Katai go? Because you're hoping to get Fernando Torres?
But
Come on.
I'm fine with it because they did what they needed to. They used Katai to knock NYCFC down a peg. They're now 4 points behind us in the CCL race.
Oh, you know what?
And
Hold on.
you know what? Don't extend his loan. I hope you fall out of the playoff picture. After beating us in the Open Cup, kiss my ass. I don't give a shit.
So while we started this, in New York Red Bulls and Toronto were playing a game. So let me figure out what that score is.
So coming up, we have Dallas on the road on July 4th. Fireworks. I hope everybody got their 4th of July scarf, which looks like it's made out of the heaviest cotton or something you could possibly do. Genius, guys, when making a summer a July 4th scarf. Let's make the heaviest material possible. So enjoy sweating to death in those. Meanwhile, Atlanta United headed to FC Dallas to Frisco to play them. Dallas, typically they play like in a 4-3-3. They just played Minnesota, where they barely squeaked out a 1-0 win, but only because Minnesota was so terrible in front of goal. They missed about 37,000 shots in front of goal.
That's on record. It is 37,000.
Yes, 37,000.
Yes.
Broke the record. They could not put it in back in the net worth their life, but it's interesting. They should have won that match because Minnesota traditionally does not. They play like at a 4-2-3-1. This very similar style like when they beat us last year. To be honest.
Okay, hold on. Timeout. So New York Red Bulls lost to Toronto 1-0. So the New York
Toronto helping us out.
No,
Toronto helping us out.
Correction.
What?
Hold on. Sorry. The Toronto have lost to the New York Red Bulls.
Oh, God damn it.
So the New York Red Bulls have gotten all 3 points from
Sick
that
of
game.
fucking Red Bulls. So
Toronto, step the fuck up, man. Do your job.
just step up enough to beat the top four.
Yeah.
And then step the fuck back down.
When we mean
And
the
then
top four, hold on. When we mean the top four, we mean everybody below us.
And then step the fuck back down.
And then step the fuck down.
So, because I still would never want to play Toronto in the playoffs.
Oh, no. God, no.
Because I just magically they're going to become the greatest fucking team ever.
Eventually, when Altidore comes back and then they just make their stupid run for the playoffs.
Yeah. So Minnesota played Dallas in a 3-5-2, which really stifled them most of that match. FC Dallas, when you watch them, they're puzzling because they don't seem to be particularly dynamic.
Right.
You have a Rudy, who's sort of their main front guy,
Right.
and he's got 6 goals and assists, but it's really Lamar who has put away the most goals for them, 7 goals, 4 assists. But they seem inconsistent and disjointed. It's difficult because they're second in the Western Conference right now.
Are we talking about their away form or their home form?
Well, we'll talk about that too. But in the Western Conference right now, which the Western Conference is wide open, so
yeah,
it seemed like they just jumped up all of a sudden,
and
now all of a sudden they're second. They
are.
They're undefeated at home. When you talk about home versus away form,
guys, fucking defeated at home.
They only have 2 losses on the road, which were against NYCFC in April and the New York Red Bulls on June 23rd.
Which, by the way, let's look at that. Okay, NYCFC is a team that we've consistently drawn upon. We've drawn with them. Whatever.
You're having a day.
I am.
I forget my laptop, and you forgot how to speak English.
We have not garnered more than 1 point from any game we've ever played against NYCFC this year. Same with the New York Red Bulls. We have not gotten 3 points and or 1 point.
Listen, they're 2 of the most difficult teams in the Eastern Conference,
and that's who they lost to.
And they lost to them. So their losses, it's not like they've lost against a bunch of schmoes. And but they're a difficult team to understand. I don't know how much stock to put into their record when you look at how they played against Minnesota and the game that they played before that. There's a lot of question marks around
Minnesota
their team.
was away.
Either way, they're a team that obviously are dangerous at home.
Okay.
I mean, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
But
at
the same time, there's a lot going on right now. You have
let's talk about this. You have
Paul Tenorio reporting that there's an Arabic language media report and social media chatter connecting Mauro Diaz, which is the number 10 midfielder.
It's their most important player.
Yeah, with a move to Shabab Al Hadi Dubai FC. Based in Dubai, and which the club is 7-time UAE League champions.
So it's a great club. So that's
well,
not
UAE standards.
Yeah,
in the desert.
Yeah. But basically, what the point of this is the fact that FC Dallas is getting rid of their number 10, their most important player, for allocation money.
Is it for allocation money?
They're either getting GAM or TAM from this, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works.
Nor do I, but I'm assuming that's GAM or TAM.
I don't know. I mean, it's a trade outside of the league, so I don't think it's a TAM or GAM thing.
They're trading him, though.
Well, yeah, they're selling him to a foreign
right,
team.
So the money that's coming in.
Well, not everything is TAM or GAM. But I don't know how that stuff
Okay,
works.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So this is when we contact Teal Football and somebody like Joe from Dirty South Soccer to explain these things to us. But basically, the point of the matter is the fact that if you think of it this way, they're selling their Miguel Almiron in the middle of the season with no clear-cut replacement.
Yeah, so what does that do, I mean, to this guy's head? Where is his head at?
Right.
He
knows he's going.
Statistically, he's got 2 goals and 5 assists. He's on the older end of the spectrum. He was probably at one point, if not the best, one of the best number 10s in MLS. The guy is a lot of fun to watch. So we don't know how that's going to impact him, right, or impact the team around him and that sort of thing. Either way, it's going to be a difficult game, I think, and it gets fucking hot out there too.
It does. There's going to be a hydration break without a doubt.
It's going to be hot as shit. And on defense, by the way, they do have a couple veterans. I mean, they have Cannon and then Matt Hedges. By the way, Matt Hedges looks like a drummer from a pop punk band. I just realized this when he was playing Minnesota. I just thought that. Nobody liked my tweet. I tweeted. I photoshopped him into a band and nobody liked it.
So they also have Jesse Gonzalez, which has been a U.S. men's national team goalie.
Prospect. Yeah, absolutely.
So he's a great goalie. I mean, he hasn't had the season like most like Fry or
Fry's getting murdered right now in Seattle, right. Kelly.
So
what are you talking about?
Hold on, Stefan or Robles or any of that they have had, but I mean Gonzalez is still a very good goalkeeper.
I'd say he's up there with those guys.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Same with Goose.
Okay.
Goose is in a league of his own, but
So we just want to remind you that Brad Guzan's a good keeper, everybody.
All right, smart ass.
I'm just saying, you're like, oh yeah. And Goose. Don't forget Goose. We would forget.
We wouldn't forget
Guzan.
Goose.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So
I have a T-shirt of Goose.
I understand that.
So obviously, I have no issues with.
Well, with the way you're talking about Stephen Fry, I thought maybe you had a Fry T-shirt.
I'm ignoring everything you're saying now. You can continue the conversation, but I'm just going to blatantly
that Stephen Fry with that team that's had 50 goals unloaded.
I'm going to Jeff Schultz you right now and exclude you
I'm not
from
the one
narrative.
that brought up a goalkeeper on one of the worst team in the Western Conference.
You're trash, Jay.
So, but they do have weaknesses like we talked about. They did only squeak by that win. I feel like Minnesota, if they weren't so trash, any other team would have beaten FC Dallas in that game. So I think this is and listen, guys, we've shown it. We've gone up to NYCFC.
Right.
When they never lost a game up there.
At home, no.
We drew them.
Yes.
Columbus.
Yes.
One of the hottest home form teams at the time.
For sure.
We beat them. Right?
Mm-hmm. 3 whole points we took out of that city.
We can do this, guys.
We can do it. It's just confidence, and this
especially
more
coming off this win is that's why it's so important.
For sure.
So important because we get a bounce from there straight into a July 7th match as well.
Right, and this is sort of where we fully get to see what a Gressel and a number 8 is going to do for us. And I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to run the same formation that we ran here because they want to keep on that formation. They want to keep to see what Gressel can do in the number 8. And I feel like we're just going to smoke FC Dallas. I really do. Yeah.
I mean, I think we're definitely going to play a 3-5-2 this. I mean, a lot of times we don't know what the formation will be.
3-5-2 or 4-2-3-1?
I think we're going to play a 3-5-2, especially after watching Minnesota stifle FC Dallas with that formation. Tactically, I think we're going to play a 3-5-2 away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we played a 4-2-3-1 going against Orlando.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we were at home. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you see the formation lining up in a 3-5-2 then?
We're playing at home against a team that we knew was going to sit back.
Okay.
FC Dallas, I'm not so sure they're going to play that way.
That's putting Gressel in a more defensive role, attacking role. So then you're changing Gressel for Kratz. Is what you're doing.
No, I think we could still play Gressel in that role. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because Gress is a more attacking-minded player. I think if you're going to slot him in for Nagbe on that 8 role, you're going to slot him either in a 4.
I think this is a myth. I think it's a myth that Kratz is somehow more defensively minded than Gressel. I think Gressel has not been played in a lot of positions where he's had to play defensively, but I think he can do the job. We saw that when we played him as right back in the 3-5-2. He's played as almost practically a right back. I mean, he can play defensively.
Look at it this way. When we played Orlando yesterday, right? We eventually switched our formation to a 3-5-2. We did. after we scored the fourth goal. And Kratz came in, and Gressel moved to a right back formation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gressel took the number 8.
But what does being 4-0 up and making some substitutions have anything to do with
that comes into the formation that we start.
Gressel's ability to play defensively? Because that's what you said.
It doesn't. Okay. I'm saying in the idea of a number 8 and the idea of who replaces Nagbe in that formation.
I understand
if we're talking about a 3-5-2 formation, we're talking about Kratz being in that formation, and we're talking about not putting Tito in the starting lineup because we're going to put Gressel now in a right back.
No. I'm talking about starting Tito.
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
Why wouldn't you start Tito when you have him? Why would you not start Tito? And when Gressel played so well in that number 8 role.
Gressel played so well in that number 8 role when we had the 4 horsemen up front.
Okay. Put Tito up there.
That's not.
What are you talking about? Tito's up there.
We're in a more defensive formation. We're in a 3-5-2, correct? Are you agreeing with me on that?
Well, it's not as attacking. Yeah.
Correct. So, from what I can see with what has been done between formations with a 3-5-2 and a 4-2-3-1, I have noticed that in a 4-2-3-1,
so because of
hold on, let me finish. In a 4-2-3-1, they're comfortable with putting Tito as a right winger. Would you agree with me on that?
I believe because Tito was injured, he lost his spot, and Gressel was being played in that position. And because he was playing well, until Gressel was deemed as not playing well in that position, they weren't going to start Tito there. But now that Tito's healthy, they want Tito on the field starting at all times. And now that Gressel has played well in that position, Tito will start in the 3-5-2. That's my opinion. And your opinion is that they will go back to putting Gressel on the right and putting Kratz in the middle, which I think would be a mistake to move him back out of that role after he's started to train in that position and do well in that position. So, we just disagree.
We agree to disagree.
Yes, exactly.
We'll see who's right very soon. But
let us know, guys. Tweet at us at Unrelegated. What do you think the formation is going to look like? I'm really curious
and
to
also
hear
what
your points of view.
Your goal. Guesses the scoring.
I'm telling you. Do you need another glass of wine?
Predictions? Thank you. Score predictions. I've had a day. I mean, I've been overwhelmed by World Cup.
It's terrible.
I have.
I'm sorry. I've only been hiking for 6 hours today.
You know what? That's your choice, okay? That's your choice.
I'm not the one calling. What were you calling it a second ago? Goal.
Shut up. Okay. We're moving on. We are moving on.
Oh, man. Fuck Orlando. All right. I just want to throw that in there for no reason. Score predictions coming out for the Dallas match.
Oh, we're gonna do that?
Well, we're not going to get together to do a podcast again before 4th of July.
Yeah, by the way, guys, we're not doing a podcast for the actual away match in FC Dallas because it's the 4th of July. We're humans. We want to celebrate with friends and family. Give us some time, please.
Yeah, plus we got the games back to back, so we'll have plenty. We'll be able to recap the July 4th game
for sure
when we do the watch party at Rocky Mountain Pizza on July 7th, guys. Join us. It'll start at like 4 or 5 o'clock. They're doing the official dedication of the mural.
Absolutely.
On the wall outside of Rocky Mountain Pizza.
It's pizza.
The faction
beer.
trailer will be there.
For sure.
It's going to be a big party. We'll go ahead and tweet out all this stuff to let you know where it's at and how to get there.
It's basically the tailgate without being in the Gulch.
It's a tailgate before the July 7th match. So we're going to go ahead and be there, and we'll be recording there as well. So,
and one of the things I think is really kind of cool about this is that's the first place we ever recorded.
It is.
So
that's our pilot episode place. We haven't been back there since.
I know. And that makes me super happy because I can get a Mark West bottle of wine for $50.
We're going to recreate the pilot episode.
I'm going to get so drunk, guys.
Hold on to your seats. It's about to get crazy.
But I'm excited. So let's go into score predictions. Okay, so go ahead with what you think the score is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a hot and difficult game. I think that it will end up being 2-1 Atlanta United. I think we're going to ruin their party. I don't think it's going to be a draw. I think we're going to shell shock them coming out of the gates. And I think it's going to open up the game a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't know, honestly. I haven't watched enough FC Dallas to know if they're going to press us or not because, New York Red Bulls and Kansas City have that they put that press on us that really made it difficult for us. If they do something like that, that may throw a wrench into my prediction, but we'll see.
I haven't watched enough either to be sure, but my feeling is 2-2.
Draw 2-2.
Yeah.
Boom.
I feel like it's gonna be open scoring. I feel like FC Dallas is gonna get the first goal. We're gonna counter, and then I think we're gonna score another goal, and we'll be up 2-1. And then I feel like come the last few minutes, they're gonna put one in on us.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope the Heat doesn't wreak havoc on the entertainment of the game and the pace of the game, because so far.
However, I will say though, out of all of the players that have been prepared for it, I think that we are the most prepared, because I feel like they felt that
our
before.
training ground isn't in fucking air conditioning. So.
No, it's not.
We've been out there
and they
in
played,
the heat.
Which game was it that they played?
Columbus was fucking hot as shit. Yeah,
Columbus was hot as shit, and then you also had the game where we opened the roof, and that was against
right.
Who was that against?
I got blanked. But yeah, they
remember.
struggled.
But that was like,
was that Kansas City?
Oh, was that the SKC match?
I don't remember, but there was one Gressel complained it was hot.
Yeah, I mean the roof was open and there was no air, so they know what heat is.
We'll be all right. That Texas heat is different, though. Man. It's different kind of heat.
If we're actually going to talk about it, so if we're going to talk about it, Atlanta has humidity.
That's true.
Texas heat has dry. It's dry, so
well,
it's not as
the problem
moist.
with, if you've ever been to the stadium in Frisco, it's actually like underground. Like, so the way it is, the stands are around it, and it's like I forget how many feet like in the ground, and it ends up absorbing the heat like a fucking oven.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not like just being out on a normal field.
Why would they do that?
Well, it's an old stadium. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? They put it in Frisco.
I mean,
what were they thinking?
So I lived in LA, and there's like a dry heat in LA, so it's not the same sort of moisture.
No, yeah.
It's obviously very different. And then I've also been to Arizona, and Arizona is a dry heat, but it's still freaking hot.
It's similar to Atlanta heat, but it's just a little less humid.
Right.
In Texas, in my opinion, when I'm out there
I
a
feel
lot
like our boys
for
can
work.
handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, that's your weather report. Watch it end up being like 60 degrees.
Whatever, weatherman.
Coming up, we got some more soccering for you guys. If you are interested in Atlanta United 2, you like to follow them, you can follow their streams on ESPN Plus. They'll be playing the New York Red Bulls 2.
By the way, that's ESPN Plus for free. Like, they don't make you pay for ESPN Plus for watching USL.
They don't?
No.
I thought it was the part of the $5 thing.
It's not.
Interesting.
They'll let you, because that's part of the USL deal. They'll let you watch USL for free.
Okay. So, I learned something new.
Ta-da. So
that's Friday on the 6th at 7 p.m.
So the Atlanta Silverbacks are also playing Atlanta Silverbacks, FC, are playing the New Orleans Jesters Wednesday on July 4th. So if you guys want a local July 4th game, you've got that at the Atlanta Silverbacks. So it's July 4th at 7 p.m. at Silverbacks Park.
And they're doing it again.
Yeah, and then they're playing consecutively again at the Atlanta Silverbacks FC versus the Emerald Force on the 7th at 7 p.m. at Silverbacks Park. So you got 2 games in a span of 3 days.
Yeah, guys, get there. The NPSL season is wrapping up.
Yes, these are their last 2 games
before the playoffs. So get in some games while you can. Georgia Revolution's playing Chattanooga FC on Friday the 6th at 7:30 p.m. at Henry County High School in McDonough. Mm-hmm. And give them a look. You can follow Silverbacks and the Georgia Revs. Silverbacks are at AtlantaSilverbacksFC.com or at ATL Silverbacks.
Mm-hmm. And the Georgia Revolution are at GeorgiaRevolutionFC.com and at GA_Revolution on Twitter.
Guys, we want to thank our sponsors. Woo!
Woo! And by the way, I want to do a quick small shout out. The fact that we actually are going to have a new sponsor coming. We're teasing it. It's a tease.
We gave a little tease like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it's close.
It's, oh my gosh, guys, it's so close.
We could taste it.
And you guys...
We can almost drink it.
We can almost drink it. It's so good. It's a drinking taste tease thing. But you guys are gonna be you're gonna love what we've got in store, and I can't be more excited to unveil what sponsor we have coming.
And Dave, he just sent us all the great photos from yesterday.
Yes.
We have to parse through them. So Dave Williamson our resident photographer now, it seems like, for us, sending us all the good stuffs. You can check him out at Dave Williamson Photography for all your photography needs. And Mock the Agency.
Mock, done. Yes. He's a creative advertising, graphic design, and digital studio on 14th Street. If anybody needs branding, packaging, graphic design, or website work, they're the shop for you. Creativity is their specialty.
So we don't have any reviews on iTunes. It makes us sad.
Guys, okay, here's the thing. In my opinion, you need to create a new account on iTunes and just write another review.
If you don't have an iTunes account because you don't have a Mac or
Right.
you don't like download iTunes,
Right.
go find a friend or a family member
Yeah.
that has one.
Or you know what's even better, and this is one of the things that I will allow, you can tweet at us and just put iTunes review and then semicolon and then just put your review. And we'll read it like an iTunes review.
I like this. And then we'll shame you into not having an account until you get an account and put it in there.
Exactly. But either way, I understand there are a lot of podcatcher sites, right? There are a lot of ways that people listen to our podcast on mini sites, via whatever it is.
Right.
And sometimes they don't want to leave a review on iTunes because it's, you got to put a name and all this stuff. So what you can do.
You can put whatever name you want, though.
I understand that. But why don't, this is just my cue to all of you, why don't you just tweet at either me or Jay, and we'll say our @ names at the end of this podcast, but just say at the beginning of your tweet, iTunes review, semicolon, and then put whatever you want.
But it's a lie, Kelly.
It's a lie. It's a lie, but I'll accept it. It's a lie I will accept.
Okay, so we'll allow temporary iTunes reviews that way.
Correct.
But you have to eventually put them in there.
That's
the agreement.
That is the agreement.
If we're reading them out loud,
Yeah.
we expect them to eventually migrate their way
We expect
into
you,
iTunes.
We expect you to tell us what your pre-review is going to be, so we can either edit or adjust.
Yes, we'll
And
make copy decisions, and we'll send those back to you, and so you can put your final edit in.
Eventually, basically, what we're saying is we're going to be the editors of your.
We'll be writing all of your reviews moving forward, everybody. So just let you know.
All AJC people.
So please let us know. It doesn't matter. Give us 5 stars, but regardless, if you do write a review with the actual text, because we can't see your name or anything. If you just rate it 5 stars, you have to write something.
Write something.
If you write something, we'll read it. We'll read it on the air. So
and we'll give you all the credit in the world for it.
That's true. I will. Yes. And
I'll
absolutely.
toast it and drink wine. I'm going to drink wine regardless, but I'll drink wine for you.
A sip for you. Yeah.
No, let's not just
a chug per review.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow, we're setting a trend here.
We are.
All right, guys. Where can they find you, Kelly?
You can find me at the Kelly Francis because I'm important.
Yes, very important. And you can find me at JAY_Riddle. You can find us collectively at UnrelATL on all the social media sites.
All the socials.
You can check out my video after the stadium on our Instagram page after the Orlando match.
There's so much laughing. It's just so much laughing.
They're so bad, guys.
They are.
My
it's
gosh.
awful.
Woo!
You know what we didn't even get into when we discussed the Orlando match?
No.
Andrew Carlton.
Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. I
He
did want to
played.
see him earlier, as usual.
We both agreed on that,
Yeah.
but we knew that he was eventually coming on.
I
And
just
he
wanted-
got a good solid, he got us like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, as usual, when he comes on, he doesn't let anybody push him around.
No.
He's playing great defensive work. And
And one of the things
at this point, we know what we're getting with him.
Yeah,
And that's why we do want to see him sooner. I would have liked to see Miggy taken off as soon as that fourth goal was done.
Yeah.
Save his legs and put Carlton in straight swap. 10 for 10.
They also iced Mickey's knee afterwards.
Yeah, he was really struggling. We were worried when he got knocked down.
Oh my gosh, were we worried?
And because Joseph was walking with him for a while there, and I was like, oh God, here we go. And I always lie to myself, I'm like, because Kesley's like, oh no, what's happening? And I'm like, he's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, no, that literally happened the entire match. I was like, Jay, oh my God. Oh shit!
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's fine.
Mickey, look, Mickey's down.
He's
oh my
fine.
God.
He's fine. Yeah.
And then internally,
and of course,
you're like,
I have
oh shit,
no
oh shit,
idea.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
His knee could have popped out. I have no idea. That's what I'm telling myself. He's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully he's okay. I'm sure he'll recover. He's a young lad. Yeah.
He's a young lad. He's got all the time in
He's
the
like
world.
Gumby. He just,
All right, you can't compare
hurt
Mickey
Gumby.
to Gumby. No.
Yeah.
That's like different man though.
You can't break bones. Gumby can't break. He doesn't have bones. You can't break
Gumby
them.
does not have bones.
Yeah.
He's just Gumby-ish.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We really appreciate you listening. Please do give us an iTunes reviews. We love meeting you at the tailgates. And
it's like John Nelson when John Nelson mentioned Gumby.
Oh yeah? I have no idea what you're talking about. But we love meeting you at tailgates. Thank you for coming up to us, saying hello.
Yes.
It happened several times at the tailgate this time.
It did, and I love it.
We don't remember all of your names.
That's
I feel
fine.
bad, but thank you
I'll
for
hug everybody.
Thank you for approaching us, saying hello to all the folks that have been listening for a long time. Thank you to the folks that showed up to the pizza shop.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Pizzaiolo.
Pizzaiolo.
Yes.
On Wednesday. We really appreciate when everybody comes out to the show. And check us out at Rocky Mountain Pizza, guys, on the 7th.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah. Well,
and I wanna leave it with this because I know this is important to the both of us.
Hookah shaka, hookah, hookah, hookah shaka, hookah, hookah, hookah shaka, hookah, hookah, hookah shaka, hookah, hookah. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I just stay a victim if I can for sure. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling.